Things can take a turn for the worse pretty quick, and that's what happened to this homeowner when he was working outside of his house during broad daylight. Luckily, his wife knew where the gun was and how to use it. Let's take a closer look at what happened and what we can take away from this incident. What's going on? This is Luke from USA Carry. If you're new to the channel, I do guns and gear reviews, defensive gun use breakdowns, and concealed carry tips. If you like that kind of content, hit the subscribe button below. And while you're down there, hit the bell to be notified when I publish new videos. Today, we're taking a look at a defensive gun use incident that took place last November in Houston, Texas. The attack started outside of the home, which we've got security footage of, and then continued inside of the home. The details of that are provided by ABC 13, which I'll link to in the description below. So a homeowner was working outside of his home during broad daylight when he noticed a black four-door sedan drive by pretty slowly and make a U-turn and come back at his house. That's probably the first sign that things were gonna go awry. Why'd they pick him? Could it have been because there's this Corvette sitting in his driveway? Possibly, just something to think about. Now, everyone talks about situational awareness, and that goes for even when you're at home doing yard work in your front yard. When I'm doing yard work, I don't wear headphones. I wanna be aware of everything around me, and I rarely even wear headphones when I'm in public. I wanna be aware of everything that's going on around me, so that's our first takeaways from this. So then 2 men jump out of the car, armed with guns, and that's where the security footage starts. You can see this guy here has a mask on. This one does not, and neither does his driver. So they quickly run up on the homeowner. The driver parks the car in the driveway. The guy with the mask runs into the house as the other two start to drag the man into the house. The next takeaway is that you always need to be carrying. I've said it many times before. Do you carry a gun when you're doing lawn work outside? I bet a lot of you don't, and I'm guilty of it myself. But incidents like this remind us why we should be carrying all the time, including when we're mowing our lawn or just doing some work around the house. I'm not gonna harp on that anymore, but if you wanna hear my rant about why you should always carry, click on the video above. Now that's where the security footage ends. Once they get inside, the man's wife hears the commotion going on, grabs the gun, comes out, points it at the 2 men. They fire back at her, luckily missing, and flee the scene. Now, does your significant other know how to access your guns and how to use them? If not, that's something y'all need to sit down and talk about. After about 10 years of being with my wife, I finally got her to come with me to the range, start shooting. After that, I sent her to a women's only defensive course, and now she's hooked. But more importantly, she knows how to defend herself if needed. She has access to all my guns and all my gun safes. Shout out to Liberty Safes, who hooked me up with this Lincoln 40. I'll be doing a review on that soon, so keep an eye out for that. Awesome gun safe. If you're in the market for a gun safe, check out Liberty Safes, link in the description below. Also, if you have concealed carry legal protection like USCCA, you might want to look at adding your spouse to that plan. Once my wife took her handgun defense course, I added her to my plan for a small additional fee. If you don't have legal protection, you might want to check out USCCA, link in the description below as well. Lastly, I'd like to talk about security cameras. Security cameras are relatively affordable now and pretty easy to set up. But one thing I notice a lot when looking at these incidents is the quality usually sucks. So going through this video, the faces are completely blurred. At the end of the video, they scroll through screenshots of the men's faces, and it's hard to make them out. Also, they pulled into the driveway and there's a clear view of the license plate, but it's completely blurred out. You can't make out any letters or numbers on it. So if you're gonna get security cameras, you need to look at the quality of the video that's recorded. I'm actually looking at security cameras myself. I haven't settled on a system, but that's one of the most important things I'm looking for is the quality of the video, because what's the use if you can't make anything out? So these suspects are likely to roam free to attack other innocent citizens. So that'll wrap up today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give us a like. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If there's something I missed, let me know. Let's start a conversation, and I'll see you in the next one.